Howdy. How are you all? I hope you've been doing good. It's been a little bit since I've made a Speedpaint video in particular. I've been working on the second part of the comic for about a month now. I don't know why I've been going so slow, but I have been working on it. It's a bit longer than the first part. And I've also been trying to do some new forms of video projects, which I hope you have enjoyed the previous two I've done. But let's talk about what I'm doing right now, or in the past I guess, which is this Speedpaint. And basically, for each new part of the comic, I want to give the characters a different look, a new set of clothing, so that you can get a sense of who they are based on how they dress themselves. And with that knowledge, I present you the topic of the video, Inalis' new look. I have deemed this outfit as motherly homage, as it is very similar to the robes that his mother once wore, and it's been retrofitted by Pluto as a sort of gift to Inalis to help him train. To start off, I wanted to show you my process of coming up with this outfit. So the first thing I did was do some sketches in my sketchbook to get a general feel of how I wanted the outfit to look. I wanted to try to see how I could adapt this dress and to fit more of what Inalis would wear himself, and see what type of spin I can do. I was going to give him a shorts and leggings combo, as you can see, but I ended up changing my mind on that. He also, in the first sketch, is kind of wearing a gown too, and I also forego that because it kind of disrupts the silhouette. So after I did that, I went into Clip Studio and started doing some digital sketches to see how I wanted to refine the concept. I basically started off with some extravagant poses, and then I kind of just stopped doing that and just went just the basic like A pose. And as you can see, I was pretty close to the final product. I did end up trying to do the shorts again, and also I did try to give him a tailcoat or whatever that like flappy bit is, and I decided to cut it because once again it does conflict with the silhouette I want to give him. And pretty close to the final product. I did give him ribbons below his knees, but I ended up scrapping that and just left it to be what's on his sleeves, that little part on his like elbow. I don't know if it's on screen yet, but I did try doing a bit with his hair and trying to make it a little bit more curly, and that's what I was trying there to the right of him. Onto the coloring. Normally Inalis' color palette is red and silver, but I decided to change it for this one to match more of his mother's color palette, which is red and gold. And the red that he normally wears is more muted and goes more towards like a red, if that makes any sense, while the one that his mom would wear is more pink and a bit more vibrant. I did try with this outfit to do his own normal palette, but I really didn't like how it looked on it, so I decided to just scrap that. Anyways, now on for the main piece. I had a pretty good idea on how I wanted to pose him. I wanted to show off, the main features of the outfit well enough. I liked how I played with his hair here. I think it looks very cute on him. I did toy with the idea in my head, giving him red tips on the hair, but I thought it looked a little bit too tacky, so I never really ventured further with it. The pose is very similar to the one that I did for the coloring, like trying to figure out the palette. I'm not sure which one I like more. I think both have their strengths. This one seems a little bit more cheery. The other one, I guess it's because of the face I gave him, but that's besides the point. It's a bit of a toss-up for me. But The background, which is pretty simple, took me a little bit to try to figure out what I wanted to do. It's getting very interesting to try to figure out how to do roses, because I've done that for the past two, like, I guess, splash arts I did of him. So yeah, I kind of went with, a neon lights? I guess that's how you would describe it, but yeah. So I did that, and just did some rose petals in front of him, and that's basically it for the drawing part of my little spiel. I plan on making similar types of content to what I did in the previous videos, which I hope, again, you did enjoy. I just need to plan it out a little bit more so that it jives well with the story I'm trying to tell. Which, of course, those two videos do connect to the comic in some way. Not as clear now on how it is, but hopefully it'll get to that. And also, they are not essential to basically anything in the comic. It's just a little bit of extra world building that I enjoy doing, and just wanted to share. Other than that, I don't know if the Speedpaint will be continuing on after my little sign-off, but I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I shall see you all again in another video. Good